Hello buddy, my name is Destiny and today I'll be showing you some bulking tips. So let's begin. I've written here on my PC, I've written like some tips, so let's go through them and explain them one by one. Okay, we don't need the headset, so the first tip is drink water. I mean, it sounds kinda obvious and like simple, but literally it's that simple. Like, just drink water, because like your body is 80% just water, which is kinda, you have to gain the weight from somewhere. Plus drinking water will keep you healthy, hydrated, energized, and your body will thank you. So make sure that you're properly hydrated throughout the day. Next tip is just eat. Like, this sounds kinda simple and straightforward, but it is. Like, just eat more, eat and eat. You might be thinking you're eating enough, but that probably isn't the case. Although in the few next tips we'll cover why, or you think you're eating a lot but it's not working. We'll see why. The next tip is liquid calories. So pretty much drink your calories, make shakes, drink water, and pretty much drink liquids. It's way easier than consuming food, because like if you need a lot of calories, you'll have to intake a lot of food. It's difficult. The next tip is focus on more calorie dense foods. This is a very good tip that I think even I have started incorporating into my diet. So focus on foods that are very rich in calories. For example, salmon, eggs, cheese, dairy products, nuts. Certain meats also are very calorie dense, yogurt and stuff. I mean, you guys Google it, I don't know, but that's a very good tip that I suggest, because you might be thinking, I'm eating so much food but I'm not gaining any weight. I mean, if you're eating just salad, tomatoes, fruit, of course you won't be getting the calories, because these are low calorie foods, and therefore you won't be able to gain the weight. A very good tip I suggest doing, that I've also started doing myself, is eat more frequently, not necessarily more per meal. So pretty much that means like eat more meals per day, not necessarily that like one of your meals is like huge. The next tip that I can give you, but you might be actually doing too much activities. I know this sounds very weird, but trust me, there's a reason. The main logic is, so like, activity boosts your metabolism and it kinda encourages it. So if you're working out or if you're constantly doing something, then that might be the reason why you're constantly on the toilet and why the calories go in the bin, or in the toilet actually. So not what you want. And fun enough, even thinking, if you're just like thinking constantly, you're overthinking, you're like, your brain is constantly working, and like your brain is like pumping out the cells, and it's like functioning at a high speed, let's say. That's gonna actually burn the calories as well, which might sound weird, but if you are an overthinker, that might be the reason. Like, Google it, but I'm sure that's correct. Like, try stepping down a bit and try resting. Like, try lowering down your activities and intensity as well. Also, a tip that can apply in this like section is just relax. Like, don't stress. Stressing out, I guess, also can burn out your calories, and it can hit your appetite as well, because if you're anxious, stressed out, you won't be able to eat as much, because your body is like in a flight or fight response, and that means like the primary thing that your body is aiming for is survival. Try relaxing, because trust me, like, don't overthink. It's unnecessary. It will just cost you more pain than good. If you're under stress, if you are nervous and constantly being anxious, like, you can't function properly. So like, don't let the mind control you, you control your mind, and the thoughts that are coming into your head are lies. Let me tell that I've got OCD, I've got experience, and trust me, the OCD is fake. Like, those random thoughts that just keep popping in your head they're just the result of your brain working, and they do not mean shit. You give them shit, and then you give them meaning, and that's why they like kinda appear as strong or meaningful, because you give them meaning. You react to them with fear. The OCD is lying to you. Let me tell you that. The fear is what like fuels the OCD. And if you, when you realize the thoughts are just like pointless and they do not mean anything, Jesus and God are stronger than those thoughts. Like, just focus on faith, because faith will help you a lot. This is kind of what helped me majorly, like to combat with OCD, is faith, because I realized like Jesus is stronger. I just need to trust him, and yeah, he did help me. So now the OCD is kind of way weaker than it was. Of course, it's not completely dead, but like it's way weaker, and I'm able to like pass through it. So yeah, focus on Jesus, religion, and trust me, it will help you a lot. Pray and Jesus will destroy the OCD. Maybe he will not directly remove the OCD from you, but trust me, he will show you the way on how you can manage to control it, and how you will able to suppress it and comprehend that you've been unnecessarily fighting with the OCD and like giving it power, because it's pointless. This was it from this video. Subscribe, like, and if you want more talking type like this videos, yeah, pretty much drop a sub, comment, against, and I'll see you next one. Bye.